Hi, how's it going? It's been a while. As you can tell from the video title here, this is my little trip to Japan, which you can kind of see right here. We copped something but that's a little later on. But I've noticed I was trying to vlog and I just don't know how to vlog, so I'm having to babysit myself through my own vlog. So just bear with me here. I'll explain where I need to explain, but everything else, the video will play for itself. So let's just get to it. So what this is really, I guess, my vlog to Japan or the trip to Japan here. It is currently 5:55 in the morning. My flight leaves out at 9:39. Uh, and then I gotta take a couple flights. But anyway, so this is gonna be at the meme here, the video, I guess. My birthday's tomorrow, even though tomorrow I'm on a flight, and by the time you see this, it'll be way past my birthday. But yeah, I guess just gonna start off here, and yeah, I'll see you guys at the airport. So we've reached our very first mess up there. I didn't get any footage for the airport. Not a single thing. And I believe a lot of that was due to this happens multiple times. You'll see multiple like videos that I've taken where I'm like, oh, I'll get footage here or footage here, mainly in airports in certain areas. But you will see me say that, and then I get there, and it just does not register in my brain to do so. And mainly, a lot of it was due to because I was nervous and a bit I wouldn't say overwhelmed, but I was bombarded by doing it because before this flight I had never been on a plane, never done like customs or anything like that. This is my first time flying in general, doing connecting flights, going to another country. So I will admit I was very, very like nervous and kind of scared a little bit, but it now in retrospective I can do it a lot easier and know what to expect. Anyway, onward.
Clear skies, calm winds, and good visibility, and everything's looking like it's going to be on time.
So I made it from Memphis to Dallas, uh, and navigating that terminal, all that entire in Fort Worth is wild for a first time flyer for sure. Uh, Trying to navigate that transit, that was something. You had a lot of people who were already crammed inside of the transit area, and not to mention I had like this military-esque like backpack. So if you know anything about those, especially want them as packed them as full as I did mine, it had a little weight to it and had a lot more space out. So I was having to make enough room for me and my backpack. So I had to take it off and put it kind of in between like my feet essentially to make room. And then when everybody was getting off at their terminal, I've noticed people were like, "Hey, we need to get off," because almost like nobody was wanting to move. So having to do that and to navigate that and get there to my terminal area that I was supposed to, and then getting to my gate. Now, luckily, my gate was right next to a McDonald's, and I hadn't had anything to eat at this point. I had just woken up and I was like so I guess nervous and I was all with the flight. It just didn't really register to me to go eat until I got there, started looking at the food, and I was like, we need to get something to eat because we have a 13-hour flight coming up, and I didn't know that they feed you on like so if you have American Airlines and you're going out whatever or like a longer flight, they feed you. Um, yeah, no, I didn't know that at the time. So I'm looking at McDonald's. I'm like, this food's what we're gonna need to get. So I order a 10-piece and a large fry. and I downed that. Like, I don't even think I remember, like, when I was eating it, I don't even remember if I actually tasted it. It was just, I needed to, like, just rake this fries down, rake the chick. I just... Now, what thing I didn't know is you do not eat that before a 13-hour flight, because it just don't work. Yeah, no, it does not help the stomach. It just sits on your stomach, and when you're at that high of altitude, at least for me, it just doesn't very well at all. But yeah, so I'm going to just cue you into the next little montage of flight footage I got from there, and then after that, we should be, we'll be in Tokyo. Okay, so at this point, I had landed in Tokyo. I planned on hopefully sleeping through the 13 hours. I only slept, I believe, by 3 or 4. So I had jet lag, I had it really bad. So when I finally landed down and got through customs, I was trying to figure out what to do. I was like, where do I go? Because when you get there to Haneda, I want to say, I probably butchered that, but yeah, it's a relatively big airport. And when you're trying to, get through that, I mean, first you have to take a bus. So you got to go plane, bus, customs, bagging, customs. I can't remember the sequence because I didn't have the case yet until later on. So yeah, getting through that, I had to talk to somebody. I had kind of practiced a little bit of Japanese before I got there, just because I feel like, hey, I'm going to their country. I need to at least kind of know a little bit of their language to kind of be respectful. That was just my thought process. And then I realized, as I was fixing to try to talk to this person, every single bit of Japanese left my brain. Was jet lag probably a part of that? Most likely. And he just pointed to this other part. I can't remember what it was, but anyway, after that I was able to get on down, and I did. And my first location was Shibuya. I will admit, and you'll see in these coming clips, I was way too jet lagged. Everybody says during their vlogs or their little presentation that their first day they sleep. They just sleep. And I was like, no, can't be me. Not gonna happen. I'm going to fight through this. We'll worry about it when we get there, or where we're supposed to go. So I had a capsule hotel essentially booked, or no, it was a capsule hotel, but it was booked in the Millennial in Shibuya. So I was like, I need to go there first. So I tried to navigate the train. When I first getting used to everything, was it was complicated. Like, I didn't know, I had never been on a train or anything like that either. So going to New York or whatever, I didn't know how to get the train thing going. But once I did, it was smooth sailing. Anyway, I'm gonna roll it up to when we're actually in Shibuya after the train. So I just get out of trying to navigate the train. That was or the metro was just crazy. Got customs done and everything. I think I'll take a shower now. We booked a small little hotel here, or tiny capsule hotel here. We got a little mirror here, next one in space. And that's it. So I think I'll wash my ass and get to going something. I make it out again. I don't know. Oh, what was that lost? We found a Denny's. So far, I went to the Capcom here. The little pop-up, very small area in Shibuya. I like it. Just it doesn't have as much as I thought it would have.
So I want to film the Nintendo area, but everybody's over in the Nintendo area. And they got some fire stuff, but I'm over here at the Pokemon Center now. Apparently you can make your own shirts and stuff now or something like that, so that's pretty cool. So I've ran into my issue here. I think the thing is like, I'm just kind of maybe exhausted from the flight that filming just isn't comfortable for me. I don't know what's going on. I think probably should just head back to the hotel and be training for the night maybe. I don't know. It's weird though. So I changed my mind. I found Metal Gear Solid stuff. There's a pop-up shop for Delta Snake Eater, which I'm going to be getting. And yeah, no, we're finna ball out, so I'll be right back. I was saying it looks like 90% of it's sold out. I mean, there's some stuff here, small stuff here, but all the good stuff is definitely done snatched up, but it's fine. And here we got the stand-up acrylics stands. I don't think they have everything. Like, yeah, no, I think just from being on that flight, I am just exhausted. I was inside of Shibuya's, like, their little strip mall area, and I couldn't enjoy it the way I wanted to, because I was just tired. Like, going through all that and then getting here. My ears still feel weird, but other than that, I think I'm gonna rest, and I'll try again tomorrow, and I think I'll be doing a lot better.
So yeah, I was like, I will rest, and I'm gonna try again tomorrow. I slept for like 2 hours. Like, it was not long. And the only reason when I believe I was woken up was because, okay, so in every dorm area or every capsule area, there's like these little sliders you slide down, and it kind of gives you that privacy to yourself. I was abruptly woken when mine just came shooting up. And I still, to this day, don't know why it did that. I mean, it just whoop, and then I just saw a person. It was just a random guy packing his stuff. I guess he found another hotel or something. He's like, "What up?" And I'm like sitting there, like no shirt on, just like, like, "What's up?" And then I decide, you know what's a good idea? You know what we should do? We should go out and explore Shibuya, because it's like midnight, and as what some people know, what some people don't know is Japan opens up late. A lot of places don't open until like 10:30ish. 11 is the usual time. And then they stay open until way later on in the night, sometimes 11, sometimes midnight, sometimes like clubs and stuff like that, they close at like 4 or 5. And I was like, this is prime time to explore, might as well. I feel like shit, but we're gonna keep pushing. So this is, you just, yeah.
All right, so I slept for like 3 or 4 hours. It seems like I'm gonna be doing a lot more napping than I am sleeping, but other than that, I'm going to I'm gonna watch it, but I'll wait till I get there and I'll let y'all know. All right, so I'm here at a
It's Don Quixote, you ignorant fuck.
I want to botch the last name out, so I don't want to botch it. Anyway, so I've noticed I'm getting stuff from people back home. You know, just the small things. But yeah, no, this place is big. It's like 6 floors high, and it's like a bunch of just stuff. A bunch of just all your everyday essentials, plus some like definitely touristy stuff and souvenir stuff. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, no, if it's a fire ass fucking ramen, shit's right here. Also, the rumors do like ring true. I was in Shibuya here already, and I've already been asked by like 2 women if they wanted to give me a 15-minute massage, and one of them had like a half-naked like photo of a woman. I don't even know if that was. I would just said no, walked on.
So after that situation happened, I realized, I was like, look, very obviously here, it had to have been, I want to say 2, 3 a.m. maybe. I remember just walking, just walking circles, walking whatever, and again being approached by both of those women separately. Obviously, they if I wanted to get a massage, I was like, no, I'm good. Like I had heard about the the scams that run there for tourists and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and get some rest. I realized that I didn't like capsule hotels all that much. So I was like, you know what? It's early, but the rest of that night, I just kind of like stayed in the little like congregational area, I guess you would say, and I watched this group of people, they were definitely intoxicated. Like it was that you know intoxication when you see it. Some of them were definitely sipping on some drinks still. They were kind of playing these games or whatever. I just sat at the table by myself and I was just like eating my little snacks that I had discovered. So I'm like, I get a free show, I get a free view, I get to eat these like white grape snacks. Let me go ahead after I ate, shower, get in my hotel, little capsule part, go to sleep. And I wake up about 5 a.m. and I'm like, it's time to go out. And again, I didn't take into account at the time that Tokyo doesn't open up until like 10:30 or 11 in the morning. So I'm up at 5 a.m. Here's how that went. So I'm up a little early. It's like 5:30. And a lot of Japan really is there are some jobs or people who are out there working in the early mornings, but a lot of like the main places aren't really working yet. So it's actually a good time for me to get out and kind of walk a little bit and kind of get the situation. But yeah, so I got like 3 more hours of sleep, something like that. So we're just taking increment naps, so just 3 to 4 hours and going about it then. But we should be, I think today I should be fine. Today I should be better. Things shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, the streets, like people are driving here slowly, or people are coming through, but it's just more so just me, and that's pretty good here. It says I can kind of talk more. Like I said yesterday, I was like, all right, let's keep kind of like film and shit, and just it wasn't working. It wasn't working at all. I was like, I guess you'd say jet lagged, but I just couldn't sleep. It was just bad. But voice crack, ugh. But we're fine now. Today we're gonna go to Akihabara on the train, and we're gonna go over that way. I may visit a little bit of just some more of the Shibuya's like little strip mall area before I go, just to kind of get there. But other than that, I think it's time to hit the road, jack off on Shibuya, and keep on going with our trip here. So yeah, so I made it to Akihabara, and there's a lot of stuff. I gotta lock in or something because I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing here. Brody, I just ate a double bacon cheeseburger with nothing taken off of it. That's how you know, bro. We are in straight survival mode, okay? But yeah, no. So I'm just waiting for the Akihabara, like their stuff to open up, because like Japan, they usually open stuff like a little later in the day, like 10ish. So really, I'm just kind of walking around, kind of seeing what's going around and seeing what's going on. A lot of small things, but yeah. So it seems that I just fall into the category of being up too early for Japan, because everything that I want to see opens up at 10 or 11. So, which I kind of figured would be the problem. I'm a very early riser, but we did cop these. If you know, you know. So yeah, we're definitely going to be trying one of these eventually soon. I'm also starting to believe that my acne is a lot more heat related than it is like maybe, I guess, I don't know. It just seems like every time I'm in the sun for a while and I'm starting to heat up, that's when the acne gets bad. It's really rough. So I'm going to probably try to find a way to get around that. But other than that, today's going pretty good. It's hot. It's hot as fuck. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I low-key want to move here, but that leap of faith is something I'm gonna I'd have to like really lock in if I wanted to do that. But yeah, this is definitely a place that I'd want to for sure live eventually at some point. So as you can clearly see, that Japan euphoria just in Tokyo and Akihabara alone is already taking effect. Oh, I want to move here. And this is crazy because I was doing a little bit of research and I was trying to make sure that I didn't be the cliche tourist, or the cliche just the cliche tourist with a cliche mindset. But really, when I started looking at everything specifically in Akihabara, I was just hooked. I couldn't go anywhere else. And keep in mind, on this trip for 10 days, I was supposed to somehow fit Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. That was the original plan. we didn't go to Kyoto or Osaka. Now, I do want to go, but we didn't go to either of those. But yeah, no, the acne for sure. You see it even as I'm watching back. It was really bad. And again, I still think a lot of it was heat related. Now, I did manage to capture when we playing Pokemon. I did buy these things right here for like acne routine stuff. I need to use it. I haven't used none of the face care products that I bought while I was there and start using my routine again. Anyway, moving on.
Alright, so I'm here in front of like the Akihabara Radio Gaiken. I think I want to say it's. I'm maybe watching that, but you know, it's busy already. It's ain't an open door. People are lining up to get in. It's crazy. So I'm at what used to be the Sega place that's like a bunch of all the Lynch claw machines and stuff like that. I went to the other I forget what it's called, but it's something Kaiken. It's in Akihabara. I'm gonna be watching all this, like editing. I'm gonna have to like really hone down on what I got going on. There's so much going on, but I mean it's pretty alright. Smart stuff here.
So one thing I need to add, when I was in Radio Kaiken the first time, and you'll see repetition in what it's like for me to first explore something, depending on like jet lag or whatever, and the coming back and getting more like into the I guess the country's sleep schedule. My views of certain areas are a lot different. So when I first went to Radio Kaiken, I did it when it first opened up that day. And then still some of the stores weren't open. So you'd have like one floor where a bunch of stuff's open, a bunch of stores, a bunch of things, and then you'd have a floor where like almost nothing was open. Now, luckily, this right here, I actually got on a steal. Here in America, if I remember correctly, if I checked prices, it was like 60 to $100. There, I caught that for like 2,400 yen. It was like crazy because I looked at it at first and I was like, there's no way. Like, there's got to be a catch, right? Because there's no way you selling this for that cheap after I've checked it and it's like $100. And he was like, yeah, no, it's 30, or it was like 30 something USD or something like that. And I went ahead, I was like, hey, he kind of spoke English, so I was like, hey, do you have, Kazuya Mishima? I couldn't remember if they made a figurine of him or not, but I was just going to check regardless. So I was like, hey, do you have Kazuya Mishima? And I keep forgetting, as well as if I remember correctly, if I do remember correctly, when they pronounce last names and first names inside of Japanese, it's usually always last name first. So how we would say Jin Kazama, they would say Kazama Jin. So I said Kazuya Mishima, and then I had to correct myself quickly and go, Mishima Kazuya. And he was like, no, just Kazuya Jin. Or, sorry, fucking Kazama Jin. And one thing I was also, I don't want to say I'm saying it too much. I'll explain later.
So I want to feel a lot more in these places, but I feel awkward recording other people. So, like, there are these guys going hard on those like arcades in here. But yeah, I may get a sneak in there once in a while, but it's still weird recording other people. So yeah. So another issue I'm running into as well is so in some areas they don't want you to film and take photos in general. So having to do with what I got at the moment. But overall, this is the Geigo area is pretty cool, pretty fun. Haven't really played much because it ain't really worth at the time. I feel like I'm definitely like an idiot. If I get on there, I'm gonna be like, look at this fucking Gaijin or some shit. For a second, I thought that was Solid Snake, and I was gonna break the bank. Golly. All right, so my one I'm on to now it's called Super Potato, and it's like a bunch of retro arcade games. You have like collectibles and small cheap vintage like candies you can buy. So, I'll see y'all there.
So just a warning right quick, you're going to hear like the CRT like light buzz or like a very high pitched buzz. You just apologies in advance if you want to listen to it.
They have like a bunch of like a Sega, a bunch of shit, dude. It's crazy. Dreamcast, little like mouse pads to Wii, a bunch of crazy shit here. Oh no, not my boy, Rob. Yeah, there's a good bunch of crazy old shit in here. It's like crazy as fuck. It's fire. Then there's multiple stairs to this, so I'm gonna go up top one more and look for more stuff. Oh, Michael Jackson Moonwalker is crazy. Alright. What these damn stairs? Oh, jeez. I think on the second level here. Oh. It's hot. I'm sweaty as a motherfucker, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sweating a lot. But looks like they have like a PlayStation 2 hooked up there. Got some different stuff going on here. It's more like PlayStation 1 game stuff. Maybe PlayStation 2, maybe 1. Yeah, for sure. PlayStation 1 for sure. Ooh. Don't worry about putting that too much. Oh, they got catalogs and everything. Oh, wait. Right. They actually got him when he's trapped to take all his clothes. That's crazy. Wait, do they have like a snake version of that too, or no? That is crazy though. Little boy riding out here, butt booty naked. Oh, cool. 360, PlayStation 2s. Hold up, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know it if I saw it. No. Okay, I guess not. Okay, I guess not. I guess my Japanese is horrible. Maybe that is just not there. All right. Oh man, this is crazy. There's a bunch, just like a bunch of retro stuff. This is like home for me. Well, on to the next floor. Just a little side note here. We got Kazuya Paul. No. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Where are you at? Wait, what? No Dragunov? We got Eddie, but not Dragunov. We got Victor, but not Dragunov. Well, at least we got this one, I guess. Our boy Devil June. Alright, last set of stairs. Like that. Hang on, so I gotta find a bathroom because something I hate is not agreeing. Oh shit. My boy Snake is not his fit. It's not good. Up to his gun. Anything else off? No? So we get the photo though. I have a bunch of the sites for like Metal Slug, Slaughterhouse, a bunch of old like sites for ones. Pretty good though. But again, I guess I'll roll back to it, but our boy Snake got messed up pretty bad.
Kept you waiting, huh?
It was the Patriots. The Patriots got to him, got that. And also overall, that was a great, that was dope. Oh, now I gotta walk all the way back down here, dude. I have to go to the bathroom really bad. Oh shit, I don't know what's coming back up, but he's not agreeing it for sure. So I think my issue is I've noticed something. I think it's more of a me thing than it is anything. Like, Tokyo and like Japan and a lot of places have a lot to offer. I think it's just more so on me. But not only that, but there's so many places that are just like tucked in certain areas, and they're really cool areas. But you don't really get to see them unless you're looking hard into it. Like, there's a lot of places we have to climb upstairs to get to. So, I'm trying to overcome that because there's a lot to do here. It's just a me thing. So here's the issue. I'm kind of bored. I kind of thought that doing all these other places would keep me occupied until at least 3 o'clock. And that is not the thing. But I've also been up since 6, so I've had like a lot of time to do nothing. So the lasting feeling of just being bored is pending over my head already, and I do need to hurry up. I wish I can go and check into my hotel, honestly, so I can go and get this backpack off and get some laundry started. But sadly, I can't clock in or check in until like 3. So one issue I bring myself to anytime. Ever since I started playing Tekken, right? Anytime I see this, it's just straight like I have that issue now. It's just addicted now, and I can do it outside. I got an option on the new game. But yeah, no, I want to kind of give a little difference in there, but yeah. So I did not think I would have this much fun playing the retro games, but I passed enough time almost where it's time for me to go check into my hotel. After that, we're gonna do very quick laundry, very quick, and then after that, I might gotta go to Koyatsu thing. I'm probably botching that, but we're going to Japan Labs.
Forgive my ignorance here. It's called Team Labs, And every time I'm not thinking or I'm just in a hurry, I just call it Japan Lads because I just associate the two. Okay, so I'm at the hotel. Cop this right here. When I was in Shibuya, there was another thing I was gonna get. It was gonna be I want to say some kind of tooth. It was for another reason. It's really, it's kind of cringy. It's just a fixation kind of thing. He won't tell you. I will. All right. So this thing right here, which I still have on, I still don't know where the shop was. The tooth thing was based it on Sergei Dragunov's his necklace thing. Uh, there was a store where looks like it was run by one guy. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe he was just an employee, but he had this store. It was tucked in. When I tell you, the only thing I remember is that it was near a park. When I was at the park, it was right about the time after when I said I had to go use the bathroom. I walked out of the bathroom and everything, and I was like, well, I need to keep exploring a little bit. And this guy, really cool. He was a really cool guy. He was probably the only person that told me, because at the time, if you can see in the video, I was wearing my Devil May Cry shirt. And he was the only guy who said anything, oh, Devil May Cry. And I was like, yeah, da 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 da. And he was talking about, Cowboy Bebop and everything. Uh, I bought this here from him. And I was like, I tried to go back. I tried to find it. I could not remember the name of the shop. But he had a bunch of it was like a certain fashion style that had, and then they had this real retro section where it was like a bunch of American titles. And I found a Black Ops 3 promotional shirt in like English. Like I'm talking like it was, I think in a medium. It was like I wish I should have took video or something like that. Like I always I saw one regret on that day was not recording that shop, because even though I didn't find a lot of it I'm using in there, to know that he had like Star Wars and a bunch of just small stuff, oddities here and there, like in one section, it was good enough. Like the store was great. But yeah, I was just trying to go for the Sergei Dragunov kind of thing, add it to the little thing here. Again, he won't admit it. I will. So, congratulations. There you go. Laugh at me all you want. But I was in Akihabara today, and I figured out that I'm addicted to these. So the next part of this video is going to be a bit long. It's going to be a bit of side quest stuff, I guess you could say. So pretty much right now I'm killing time because I'm going to Team Labs. And with Team Labs, they have a little bit of a time queue thing or whatever, right? You purchase the time. So I was still killing time by opening up these gachas. Now, I realized very quickly, and I mean very, very quickly, I love those things, especially if they have something I want. I I have a problem. But I do have them here. Let me see if I can turn the up. There we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. There we go. Yeah, no. So, yeah. I have a bunch of other Trigons there that I need to build. I'm not good at building them. I mean, I am. They're pretty easy, but these who was this guy? It's Summer. He had like another little belt that go across his shoulder or something, but I can't get it on there. And the thing, I don't know. Same with Vash here. My boy was supposed to have this big piece. I had it somewhere. Anyway, not gonna spend too much time on it, but It's supposed to have like another little wave kind of going across through here, but I could never find the place to put it, so I just never did. I said this is enough, so this is our boy Vash. Here, come on, focus, 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 hocus pocus. There's pizza on your focus, and then I lucked out on one. I guess it's the one of them with the rare ones, but I lucked out and I got my boy here in a different. My boy's in a different. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Anyway, you can kind of see it. Yeah, our boy's in a little different attire. My boy got the new drip. He's in a new Saiyan form. But yeah. So got that, and you're gonna see in the video pretty quickly. But these two right here, I'm not going to move because any slight movement, these things fall apart. They just, they just like it's like boom. Bruh. But these are Luddens. Or London. I'm gonna botch it. I listen. All right, fuck it. Kojima Productions, which, yeah. So a little help on there too. Kojima Productions merch sales are in two spots. In Akihabara UDX in their little Family Mart section. Getting there is going to be a little weird. You'll see it later in the video. And then you got another one in Shinagawa, which is where Kojima Productions is. I do have a photo. I may put it in. I don't know. Ooh. Where I took a photo with not the actual white room area, but the 3/4, 3/4 or whatever height of one. And I was still happy with that. So yeah, I've taken too much time already. There you go. I'm gonna let you do the watching. I'm like a kid who is 15 again, and Black Ops 3 on those kind of cases. Those loot boxes, so I got really addicted, to the point with this one lady. I was trying to help her get the one that she wanted. It was a Trigon one. I kept getting the one I wanted. She had many that I guess she just didn't get, so she kept giving it to me. And I have a fuck ton of these now. And I thought, what better way to do it than to open them in front of you. I have opened some already, and they are like this one. It's on my backpack. They are this one, which I got first hit. I was like, that's one I really wanted anyway. I was like, hey. And then you got this one right here, which I also wanted, which I believe that's the space one. Like that's the one I wanted too. Could be wrong about that. Not sure. Anyway. So, yeah, so I figured that we have a bunch of these here. Taking too much space in my backpack. Cannot keep the capsules. So they're taking way too much space. Gotta open them here. I'm sure I'll have a annotation or something you can choose to skip past it. It'd be dope if you'd stick around and listen and watch me suffer. Yeah, no, I gotta start putting this stuff up better. God, okay, I guess I'll start with the Trigun ones, because that's the one we have the most of. And I'll probably do a little quick snaps where I change them up real quick. Oh, there's mineral water here. Yeah, no, one thing I'll also say, to anyone who's going to travel for the first time, especially overseas, or maybe I guess in general, I'm fighting hell of vertigo. Like, it's pretty bad. Like, if I stop walking for a second, or I kind of stand there, like, I get really dizzy. And apparently it's common, so, yeah. All right. First one. Now, there are 5 to collect. I have at least 3. Because I wasn't able to get all 4, because if I did, I was going to give the lady the other one, because she really wanted that one bad. So that's why she was looking for. So here we go. There we are. So all 5 of them here. If you know Trigon or familiar with Trigon the series, you kind of get an idea. Or I guess kind of backwards. It probably looks fucking stupid. Anyways, Vash, Million Knives, Millie Thompson, Dominic the Cyclops, sorry, and then I can never say his name right. I say Legato.
Legato. Blue Summers. So in this one right here, it was it's a it's just Vash. See the face there, kinda. My boy Vash. First one done out the way. Second one. I went popping. He's open like a. Is that fucking Nightwear? It's Nightwear. Okay, wait, I'm getting distracted. What am I doing? I'm like cracking these things in half. I know one of the. There we go. Let's see. That one, I think it's another Vash. So far we have 2 Vashes. I'll make sure that I put this in the. I want to make sure I do it correctly here. I don't want to. All right, plastic. Yeah. Make sure that we're doing this respectfully here. It's important to maintain no matter where you're going, but especially in Japan, that of course kind of goes out saying that you're being as respectful as possible, and you aren't making yourself look like a clown. Apparently, they had some issues with that. I guess I need to also eventually read this or translate this and kind of see whatever. But yeah, it's important to make sure that you're on your best fucking behavior. You know, you know, your mama taught you right. If your mama didn't, then somebody did, or at least someone tried to, and you're just being ignorant. Also, again, I look like a mess because I have not showered yet, dude. I'm so ready to hop in that shower. You guys have no idea. Hop in that shower, get a fresh fit on, clean fit, and then we'll be able to get ready to go to Team Labs. Of course, I'm saying it now, but I want it to be a surprise. But let's see. We got another one here. It's another Vash. It's just 3 Vashes already, so we're doing great. It's already going great. It kind of hurt, like, oh, don't want to do that again. That was uncomfortable. Oh, I guess this is unpaid transparent version is also included. So I guess this is just Vash, but just without the. No. I think this is Vash. I think so. I don't know. Anyway, next one. Christ, I feel like I'm. Well. Yeah, no, this is. I'm gonna try to see if I can cut to when I actually open this up, because I'm gonna be like struggling. Okay, there we go. All right. This one. I finally have someone else that is a Vash. This one is. Oh, it's Blue Summers. I'm just gonna say it's definitely not. Wait, I'm gonna say it, but I'm just gonna say his head's warped. Legato or legato. Un gatito. This one was already kind of tore up, so I guess oh, same one. A lot of repeats here. I think I have only a few that are different from the. I got a lot of Vash. I will be completely honest. Vash was the guy, but yeah, no, we spent this. It was crazy because we didn't know each other's language, but we knew the common goal. Like she wouldn't get one. I'd put coins in to get one. She'd put coins in to get one. I would put coins to get one, and then sadly she never got it. It was sad, but she was wanting $1 million knives. She was wanting him, and then we weren't able to get it. It was just a sad time. Now the Blue Summers, so God, we have a lot. Oh wait, hang on, it's maybe someone new actually this time. No, okay, no, never mind. It's Vash. Oh man. Let me show you my ideas. I'm popping these things right this from the side, and then I'm like hoping for the best here. Make sure I don't put those in there. Bring those out right here. This is Millie. So yeah, I figured I had I think I get pretty much almost all of them, besides Millie Knives, which is the one we were looking for. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe did I get a Dominic? I think I got a Dominic, or Dominique, I guess you would say. Another unpainted Vash. I guess this is unpainted Vash. I want to say it is, but I could be completely wrong. But it looks like maybe, I don't know. I could be good. I could be just straight fooling you right here, and I'm just, because like usually there's a series and you get used to the look, and then you get a different look, and it kind of takes you off when you put them in the little action figures. Like even again the Spike and like Vicious or like something like Helsing, when you get Alucard, he's just like, he's not the same. Like he is, but it's like close enough, but not exactly. Wait, yep, no. Alright, no, I didn't. Never mind, no, I didn't. Actually, no, I got another. So I did not get Dominique. That is proven. I only got blue. I'm just calling blue summers. I only got three. Okay, this one I already opened. I think it's the one that's already on my bag, actually. One of the ones that's on my bag. Yeah, so it's the one I showed you, the little green one. This one, it's one of the PlayStation controllers. I'm hoping I get the PlayStation 2, but I don't know. And this one's already been tampered with, so good to know. We get that prime quality. I gotcha. Also, I did this. I don't know how I did it, but I fucked my finger there. I don't know what happened with that one, but I'm thinking it looks like a PlayStation 3 controller. No, a PlayStation 4 controller, I think it is. I was hoping it's PlayStation 2 because they had all 5 of them on there, and the PlayStation 1 had like a sound, which I assume is going to be the PlayStation 1, intro. Is there not? There's not knives. Ooh, I don't want to do that though. Man, the luxuries of having knives and stuff around you, huh? People will tend to act a fool when you let them have a little bit of leeway, huh? Jeez. Anyway, so I guess I can tell you a little bit more about that, I guess. Oh, wait, never mind. We're good. We're okay. Christ, Jesus, dude. I'm like, trying to like pull apart a... shit. Dude, I can't get the support. What the hell? There we go. Okay, there's one side. Okay, and it's a PlayStation 4 controller. Fuck! It's fine. I wonder what noise it makes. Yeah, so you see, it had all the PlayStations like 1 through 4 or 5, and I wanted to get the PlayStation 2 because that was like my childhood, But I guess the 4 will do. I guess. I was gonna put it in my backpack too, but what does it make? Oh. I guess we're gonna hear the sound together. Oh shit. All the 2020 COVID boys with the PlayStation gonna remember that one. Just want to kind of keep you sane, I guess. What was this one here? What this one was? So it's a Bandai Namco, of course, because I'm trying to read context clues here, but it's, oh yes, it's the little one little Pinko machine. I'm bad at knowing names, I ain't gonna lie. So this one the same? Yeah, no, it was oh yeah, I was right. So we got, yeah. So that one I was thinking was Space. That's one I wanted, and I got that right off rip. So yeah. There's a lot more to there if you want to kind of take a look there. There's all that. I ain't gonna need it anymore. So that's plastic. Make sure that I am being as clean as possible. Now here's the ones that I really wanted. Now I know one of these already because I was able to see it through the circles or the little holes here. But this is it's Kojima's thing is mascot. I think it's Luddins, I think is his name. And as you know, huge Kojima fan. Huge Kojima fan. And yeah, so we'll pop this one open. Oh wait, we don't know because it's put in bags. So this could high key just be like one-on-one, which is a glow in the dark one, and I wouldn't even know. It is the glow in the dark one. I'm happy about that. I was wrong. Listen, I was wrong. I got that off rip, first one, and yeah, I'm going to read through these actually when I get done here because I feel like I'm probably missing important information that I need to know about. That's plastic. I'm gonna recycle that. Imagine if we get just two glow in the darks off rip. All right. Okay. Here's hoping. Maybe it's the black one too. There's a red, black one, and a red one. Ah, it's the red one. Hey, you know what? I'll still take it though. Oh, there it is. Spread out. Oh yeah, it's spread out. Now we'll be going to some place in Akihabara again to go get some more Kojima merch. But yeah, I'm gonna put that bad boy together tonight, and then I'll have it there. We are just at 17 minutes. That's kind of crazy, and I have 30 minutes left. So, maybe I could put one together now and kind of show you guys how it goes. I kind of know a little bit here. It's not hard at all. It's just getting into this thing. Also, I guess I can. I did a little bit. I think I know the reason for this trip, and it's going to sound weird later when I explain it in my reasoning why. And you're going to look back like, why did he say something like that? But I've kind of come to the point now where from the circumstances, because I don't know a lot of people here, or actually I don't know anybody here, I get very bored, or I get very, like, I need that constant entertainment. And I think what the problem was too is today is I had gotten up so early, which was fine because I was able to kind of talk a little bit as I got started and kind of got going. But I need to wake up a little later than what I did, just so that way I can kind of get that I guess get closer. Because one thing I was doing this morning, I was waiting in a cafe for like 2 hours because it's called like the concierge cafe or something like that. I did get a matcha though. That's pretty fire. So anyway, you put these on. They're pretty. It's just stick and poke. Just bam, bam. Where's the? Did it come with a little plate? That's fine. Okay. Come on. There we go. We're gonna put our boy together here. Oh. There we go. Oh, his leg came off. Don't wanna do that too much. Boom. Put our boy another leg on. And then, wait, where's his? Is this supposed to be his helmet? Hello? Hello? And our boy's missing his cranium right now. Or, oh, wait, no, it's not. It's right here. I'm an idiot. So then you'll just pop that bad boy right there. Okay, we got legs popping off here. We gotta log back in. Okay, there we go. Pop that bad boy in, and we almost have our boy ready to go here. Just gotta wait a minute. Am I tripping? Because not going. Okay, so he doesn't have a bottom platform. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, no, the clear black one's pretty fire too. Like, look at that. That's pretty fire. But I'll take the red. Listen, any of them is fine. I think these are one of the more expensive ones I got. So the line goes. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. I'm an idiot. So, damn. All right, look, he's got like he popped that in the back there because he has that big Orion thing on the back. I think I may be doing this wrong, maybe. There we go. Now the spike. All right, that makes. Boom, and we have our boy built. He fresh out the box. My problem is I don't think he'll stand just quite yet. Hang on, there we go. Pull it from there. No, the helmet piece kind of came off there. I'm probably going to struggle with this for like the remaining of the time. If I have to go back down and get my clothes. Like it's kind of fucky too, but boom, he's built. Our boy is built. Let's see. Is there a way I can get this thing to like click in? Dude, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like my contact. So I was sleeping in my capsule hotel or whatever, and then I realized I could drop my glasses. So I looked down at the bottom, and the whole lens is out. It turns out the screw's gone. So I don't know where that was. It's in Shibuya somewhere in that hotel. I'm sure it gets sucked up by the vacuum or something. I guess when I get back to States, I'll get it fixed. But we're going contacts, which is kind of the idea anyway for Team Labs, because the last thing I wanted is just have glare off of my glasses into my phone, and then I just look like Alexander Anderson when he's like popping in, with the white glasses, and damn, I am going to have to like actually do some mechanical engineering here, some actual surgery. My boy's going through it. Oi. Hey, chill out. Boom. All right. So, the other thing I got today. So, if you play Metal Gear Solid 3, usually the one that you're going to see, this one. But I was like, you know what? We're going to get the whole collection, the whole fit, the whole trope, and we're going to try them out. And it'll also kind of help in case times I'm hungry and I don't want to go out and eat, which I did last night, which was pretty good. Not going to lie, that food was still fire. Again, it was run by 2 people. Wonderful people. I will say. Oh, I got this too. I'm not gonna keep this, but I think I'm gonna give it to somebody, or if I can. But one of these, Yuki. I wanted to get the dark blue one, like looks like the night sky one, but I got the one with the bell. Which is fine. I mean, it's part of the gamble. A lot of money to be gambling with though, so I guess I'll try to find someone who is accepting, I guess, of allowing me to give it to their child. Oh wait, what's this one? Apparently I got another one here, so a little practice one here. All right. Shit. Okay. Got this one apparently from somewhere. I guess I was addicted. I was just throwing coins in a bitch. I was. Do it, boy. Alright, and this one, I believe, I looked at it's kind of coming back now. This one was like, I think I got the American iced tea, which is kind of ironic given the situation, because if, or no, hold up, it's Anna's sour. Sorry, I get that wrong. Well, I was going to say it's kind of ironic given the situation. I'm an American, but, and now, Brody, a little duck. So, yeah. And now, luckily, doing all this, I've spent enough time that it's 26 minutes in. I have coins that are in my pocket for days here. So I'm not exactly there yet. I see it right there in front of my face, but damn, all this walking. I tried to take it. Well, I got all this shit in my hair. It's already frizzy. Try to do it so I didn't have to take a bus, save a little money. But I gotta walk. It sucks too, but you know, walking's better than, I guess, spending more money. Maybe, I don't know. 12-minute walk from the train station. Then you have to walk through the train station already. Yeah, but I'm ready for it. Ready for the opportunity to do this. What we kind of came here for. We in this motherfucker, bro. We're going to the water part now, where it's like you get to take off your socks and shoes, like you like, roll your pants all the way up. It's like knee high.
team labs that I'm going to show you now, they're a little more, I would say, like, they're more for the kids. There's a little more activities to kind of do and things, but here you go. I'm talking too much. Here you go. So you're finna see footage of a random bird, and it's because I drew it or colored it. So after these little walkways and stuff like that, you can sit down and draw. It's like between a bird and plane and something else. So when I got done coloring it, they pushed it, they like, scan it, and it comes on this board. So here you go.
Well, I just got done with it. That was crazy. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. Like, it kind of provokes you or something. I don't know. It's weird. I like it though. I liked it. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to the hotel and I guess continue the night.
All right, so here's my issue. I'm tired as fuck. But I can't sleep now. So if I sleep now, I'll still be set on the schedule of waking up at like 5 or 7. Well, that video is a lot longer, but I'm just going to dumb it down for you. Right after I took that video, I passed out. Just being honest. It is like I was boom, click, boom. So I was just basically reviewing kind of what I've said about the whole Team Labs already. I noted like I was like, oh yeah, you know, it was feel kind of lonesome because of couples and whatever and whatnot. But yeah, just I was like, hey, I need to find some folks to hang out with or something. I need to stay up, and I'm gone. All right. Anyway, following up to the next morning. So editing on the editor here. That next morning, the video was a big nothing burger. Like it was just, I'm going to transition you now into to the way better than what I was going to. But here's me at the Aquatic Museum. I'm trying to figure exactly what it's called, but anyway, it's in Ginza. So gonna roll it through. So that's what that was in. So I was also just walking around in Ginza, and I found there's this like Star Planetarium. I think that's what it's called. Now they wouldn't allow you to get photos or videos inside, which is respectful. I get it, so I want to make sure that I remain like very respectful. But I wish I could have gotten some footage of the area around because it was very much all like planets and that kind of aligned, and I love that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of talking to you now about it because I wasn't able to film it, but you're gonna see me kind of introducing the idea of doing it. Also, before I left, I was able to get some Kojima Productions merch, and getting through Akihabara UDX for the first time, and then not knowing there's a mart inside of there that sells it was it was the hardest thing for me to figure because I seen Office Space and I was like, well, that's someone's work. I don't want to be just bushing up into someone's workspace. But I was like, eventually they were like, this is where it's at. So I'm like, all right, let's just go ahead and go. And it was there. It was all there. And again, same thing with Shinagawa. It's like they're tucked in these areas where there's like businesses actively working around, which is great. Don't get me wrong. I couldn't blend in. Yeah, I couldn't blend in. Yeah, no. In retrospective, no, you can't blend in. But yeah, anyway, so leading it on. So I arrived in Ginza, went by the Sanrio shop, and then I noticed they had a planetarium area, and it's like a 45-minute showing, and the one I'm in I can't use, or I think neither of the domes you can use your phone, but yeah, no, I'm a big space guy, so I also caught one of these. So this one's like blue lemonade. I think there was like some more over here. There was like some red tea or something like that, but yeah, no, so I'm gonna watch that. So same hotel, different room. I went to Ginza today, because they had of course you already saw it, but the arts aquarium thing. And before that, I'm pretty sure you kind of saw it when I was there, but caught the Kojima Productions hat, courtesy of... Okay, first off, okay. In Akihabara, right? No, it's Akihabara. Yeah. It was hell trying to figure out where these were. Like, you had to go into the elevator to, like, this office area, and then you had to, like, take a right or take a left, but it didn't specify which one. I am sweaty. I look sweaty as fuck. But anyway, we got it. I was going to get some other things.
or I was gonna get the shirts, but the shirts weren't in my size. They were only small, medium, and like 2XL, and I'm a large, so yeah. But anyway, got a hat here. I was gonna get the Bridges hat. I really was, because like, you know, in the game, you get given the Bridges hat, and I thought it'd be a cool thing to kind of do, but I was like, you know what, let's rep the whole thing as a general. Oh yeah, forgot. I have walked so much now that my feet hurt, and it's not even just my feet. It's like my legs, not all the way up, but like up to the knee almost. It's like hurting really bad. Which is fine. This was expected. It's nothing new. But yeah, it hurt to walk from Ginza to the station, from the station to here, and then from here to the hotel. So yeah. So I did a dumb thing. I burnt myself with the pot. God damn, dude. It was on me for sure. Fuck, but I got my thumb like really fucking bad. I want to see if you can see it, but you know, it's pretty rough. I got it on my leg too. It's spilling on my knee. Fuck. It fucking hurts. I mean, I think it's going down. I don't think it's that bad, but my whole thumb is on fire. It hurts so fucking bad right now, dude. And I actually, like, my first instinct was kind of like keep it away because I didn't want to get on the floor. I actually got it on my back. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay, it's fine. We're good. No problem. Fuck. Yeah, no, it's like right there too. It's like where it kind of like was. It's called spilling out. And I was like, fuck. Ooh. So the first thing we're gonna do is today, go get this dressed up. So hopefully there's some place I can kind of sit down and get it dressed up. I've been trying to keep it clean, keep it cold. So that kind of ruined most of my morning. So yeah, see y'all in the bit.
Second degree burn. Second degree burn. I didn't know that till I got back to the States. I did not want to go to the hospital in Japan. I just threw burn ointment on it, and yeah, so it's still like it's good now, like it's healed, but only when you like you can kind of see it. Like my thumb is still like a pinkish color. Yeah, there we go. See, there it is. There it is. You can still kind of, you can definitely see it now. Yeah. Don't play with burns. I had this. I'm not gonna post or show any of the healing process, but there are photos that I have of like a couple days where it looked really bad, and because I kept it wrapped up, I didn't give it any air, and I just had that ointment on it. Like my skin was peeling a little bit. It was just like sweating, and it just looked disgusting. But yeah, so I went in. Luckily, it wasn't that hard to find a drugstore. There's a drugstore kind of near. When I went to new places, the three things I looked for was food, pharmacy, and entertainment. So I kind of already had the rule of 3 down just to kind of get myself through. And I went there. They didn't know English too well, but Google Translate came in clutch on that one. And so, yeah. So from here, things kind of, again, we've done Ginza, we've done like, the kind of the 2 things here. A lot of the time, honestly, I just spent in Akihabara. I would go through, the Gaigos, Taito Station. There was Hey Entertainment. I mainly stayed around the Taito Station and the Gaigos. I did enjoy a little bit of the Hey Entertainment for the fact of the same reason like I like Taito Station was they had Tekken 7, and I'm a big Tekken guy, so having Tekken there was a way for me to relate or something like that, or kind of like having a home feeling. Even if it wasn't 8, it was 7, I was still okay with it. But only that, I was a lot more helping people out get prices. Like, I would see somebody and who would be struggling to get an item or something close to an item, and I would help them get the item or something close to it or a gift. And which led me to another kind of culture shock in a way. They're very like, no, like at first, but if you insist, right? If you insist, they're like, okay, thank you, kind of thing. So I would win things for people. Now, other foreigners, they were more likely to at first be like, okay, thank you. But when you get to someone who is obviously Japanese and they're trying to do something, they're very more likely to not want to accept it at first. Even if you know that they clearly have worked for it and wanted it. Like there was one guy who was wanting this. I don't even know what the character's name. I just saw that he was struggling to get one, and the claw machine next to them had the exact same person. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna help him out. I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I got it for him. He was very dismissive at first about it, but I get he got him. There was a Yoshi that I won randomly and gave it to this Japanese family. They were kind of dismissive at first as well, but as soon as I gave him, I was like insisting to give the child, or not the child, but the father, sorry, the Yoshi. He pointed to his son, and I was like, all right, here we go. And they say thank you. Let's see. Yeah, it was just a lot of that. A lot of me essentially just winning prizes for other people, playing Tekken 7, and just trying to enjoy my time. I mean, I should have. If there's any recording that I should have done, I should have had that one necklace thing or whatever chest thing that gets footage. But a lot of good karma was had. It spreaded some joy. There's a lot of disappointed people, and then when they seen me give them the thing, they were like, "Oh shit!" Especially there was one night. This is about closer towards the end of my trip. Again, I stayed in Akihabara, and again, I was supposed to fit Kyoto and Osaka. We didn't do that. But there was this one night where everybody's kind of crowded around areas, and they were trying to get, Gokus and Gojitas and a couple Demon Slayer characters, One Piece. I don't know a Demon Slayer. I don't know One Piece. I barely know Dragon Ball Z, even though I've been reading into it. Like very slightly reading, by the way. I'm not like head off deep in there. I won this Demon Slayer figurine, and dude, the shock on people's faces, some people's faces for sure, like this family, the kid wanted it, but his family was like, maybe it was a money thing, maybe they just didn't want to get it for him, or I don't know. But when I won it, and I gave it, like, pointed like, hey, here you go, they were shocked. So that was pretty cool, because just to see some smiles on people's faces, that was really what I was looking for. Like, I wasn't really looking for anything in purpose or any karma or anything. It was just really, I just wanted to, like, I guess give back. It was just something I was like, you know what, feeling good, feeling generous, let's do it. But not only that, I happened to come up with a friend. So there's an app that I would kind of use. Anyway, his name is Sano, and we met up in Akihabara, and then we walked somewhere north of Akihabara, but we went to a cafe. I didn't want to get a photo or a video or anything, just to be respectful, even though we were sitting down, and I don't know if he noticed I noticed, but he was like, kind of like, like that right there, and I heard a click. I played it off like I didn't notice, but I was like, so if Sano, if you're watching, there you go. But yeah, he was great. He was great. He was nice. He was wonderful. Leaving was a bit weird, because as soon as he got his bike, he was gone. He was like, all right, see ya, boom. And I was like, okay. But the embarrassing thing, I will say, I do tend to partake in Metal Gear memes, very much brain rot, and I had just watched a lot of it before, and you know, traffic around 4 or 5 o'clock is pretty busy, which was kind of when we wanted to meet up. I was in a hurry, you know, traffic was weird, the way you cross streets at times, and where he wanted to meet up was, I had to go through a crosswalk to get there, and it was like, hurry, you know, I was like, I'm getting there, and my dumbass, as soon as I walked up to him, goes, kept you waiting, huh? Like a dumbass, and now, luckily, he goes, no, and I'm like, it took me, I was like, you are an idiot, why would you say that? But anyway, we went to this cafe. It was great. We went to one before, but it was crowded. Yeah. So again, like a lot of this is going to get pretty, I want to say dumbed down, but I discovered a little more here and there. So anyway, keeping it going. Again, the rest couple days is just the same thing. Just me winning prizes, me trying to kind of just get through my day, playing a little bit of Tekken. I did discover Yakiniku. Loved it, and I even got to the point where I ate Wagyu from there. So just gonna go roll in some B-roll there, and you get to see, if you want to, I'm going to show you a run of me playing Tekken. So yeah, enjoy.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. Get ready for the next battle. 我は剣を極めしうぬらの無力さその体で知れ。
So I haven't been filming at all. I've been really just going out in Akihabara. It has a hold on me, man. It has a latch. It's just I'm stuck in there. I've spent damn near at least about $300-400, maybe $500 alone on getting like 10,000 yen. And to convert them into coins on the slot machine, not slot machine, sorry, into like the figure machines and stuff like that. So, but now I actually started buying figures. So now I get to the point now. This is what it looks like right here. Give me a second. This is where we at so far. And here is actually something that I'm going to open up later. I got this on a fire ass deal. I'm not gonna open it just yet, but when I tell you, it was dude, it's worth the fucking deal. Yeah. So it's this. Again. So I believe I stated already before.
I got this for 2,400 yen. I don't know why he got it that cheap, or he wanted it that cheap, but I could take this out and you can kind of see there. It's really well done. Like I have to give props where it's at. Let me see. I was proud of this, dude. I was like, I'm glad I got this because I went back because it was getting a lot more close to my end of my trip at the of Japan, and I was like, man, I need to go back to Radio Kaiken, see what they really got going on because I'm a lot more accustomed to to the 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 scheduling and everything. And I was like, I need to go back to these places where I'm in a lot better mood and a lot more custom and stuff. So, which is funny that I say that because we take day before we take our one last trip back to Shibuya, and we're like, let's get another take on it there on our situation. I don't know if I want to show everything because again, this video is already long, and the likelihood that a lot of you are still here is probably small. Not gonna lie. But I'm still gonna put it up by the way because there may be one or two people who's actually willing to sit through the entirety of this, and if you are, appreciate you. But yeah, so we're going back to Shibuya.
So I'm back in Shibuya, and I'm back at the park though, and it's got Metal Gear Solid stuff. As soon as it came out, they have like a little thing up there to go to. Hang on. So they had a little opening thing here for Delta Snake Eater, and they gave out like some stuff here. I already bought some at the store, but it was like three. They just like want to do three things. I got like photos in each one. Oh my god, photos in each one, and then it was like some other stuff too. But they had things going for Delta Snake Eater, but you can actually play it. But I didn't get to do that, which is fine because when I get home, I'm gonna be probably buying it anyway. So yeah. Here it is, the last day here in Japan. I'm going to miss this place. Like I said, I'm ready to be home, but I'm not ready to leave. This whole 10 days have been the greatest. Like, oh, there's me in the background there. But yeah, it's been great. I've loved every second of it. Besides fighting the jet lag and the bit of the loneliness there that kind of happened when I first got there, or got here. Yeah, no, it's great. I loved every second of it. I got the flight here at 4 p.m. I gotta head out of the hotel here soon. I gotta leave out here about 10. That's the checkout. I mean, I could pay for more, but can't be bothered to do that. And I guess my thing is now is to go, I guess, hang around the terminals for the rest of the day. Kind of get, I guess, ready, get my bag checked in. I have a big ass bag again, so it's a fucking huge fucking bag. So, but I have a lot of stuff in there, and I plan on getting more stuff to put in my backpack. So like other snacks and stuff like that are souvenirs while I'm at the airport because there's shops and stuff like that at the airport. So, yeah, overall this experience was great. It's a great experience. Definitely eye-opening for some reasons. There's a lot of personal reasons. I wish I had kind of been able to really think in more too, but a lot of it is I was fighting jet lag and stuff like that was going on. So what I would really think like I wanted to, but I was able to journal a little bit here. I actually needed to journal more. I think I was just enjoying Japan so much that I didn't really get a chance to journal day by day. I was going to try to do a day-by-day journal. But I still kind of remember a lot of main points. So like while I'm on the flight home, I'll definitely write that down and kind of do some more with that. But anyways, if I record again, it'll probably be either at the airport or on the way home from the flight. Overall, I love Japan, and hopefully I'll come back next year. I mean, I really do love it here. It's great. There's a lot of good stuff going on. I don't know, especially Akihabara, man. Dude, like I was in Shibuya, I was like, man, this place is just, I don't know. I'm not sure it's all cracked out what it is. I got to Akihabara and I'm in. I'm sold here.
Last night, I was trying to do a lot of things that I didn't able to do. I should have took another photo of the Radio Kaiken at night, but I didn't do it. So I'm here at the airport. It's got the security and everything. And yes, this is the kind of final bit of this until it's time to fly back to the States. Yeah.
So that's it. That's the end of my Japan trip, and man, like watching those final videos and like watching that plane take off and just, oh man, it sinks. There's just something about Japan, man. I don't know. Maybe it's orchestrated. I don't know. Man, it's. I wish there's this way I could describe it, but it's just like when you're there, it's great. You're sure you don't might not know the language, but you're there, you're having a good time. But when you leave it, like when you're leaving, you're like, fuck. It's almost like, also, pardon for the little patches here. I'm trying to do some stuff for acne related stuff. When you're leaving, it just almost like you're like. I don't want to say leaving home, because that sounds very just gaijin to say. I don't. It just, there's something about leaving Japan, or specifically Tokyo, I guess you could say, because I haven't gone, I guess, to Japan. I've only gone to Tokyo, so I guess can't really say too much. When you're leaving Tokyo, it just, man. It's just as a pit feeling, and like your heart sinks, and you're just sad. You're just sad. But anyway, again, I was debating on if I want to show you the other figures. I mean, there's not too much, so I'm not going to. I guess right now I can kind of give a closing statement. For anyone who's interested in going, anyone who watched all the way to the end here, which thank you, by the way. Appreciate you being interested and enthused in a very boring life that I have at the moment, or a boring person at least. I wouldn't say a life, because I was able to do a little more than some people. Don't pack heavy. Don't do what I did and only bring a backpack. If you're gonna bring something, bring only your basics, and the very first day you should buy a case. Don't do what I did and go through the hassle of carrying that heavy backpack around for a couple of days or whatever. Have your hotels booked. Again, me personally, Appa hotels, those are great in my opinion. Yeah, just think about the long term. Again, I was kind of doing where I was like sometimes like taking it a night at a time at hotels, and I realized that wasn't the move. Try to get at least a large one. I mean, you can see in the video, like the one I'm standing, like I'm like 6 foot. Yeah, what was that with that? Anyway, I'm like 6 foot. Okay, so, and that thing came up to like my waist. So try to get one of those, because those figurines, if you are going to buy figurines overall, they are a lot, and I mean a lot larger than you're probably going to expect, or the box is at least. Snacks, calorie mates, drinks. There's this thing called vitamin W amino supply or something like that, and Aquarius. Those three goats. Okay, besides the milk teas and stuff, those are good too. What can I was gonna say to kind of help the situation for other people? Explore. One problem that I had is exploring was a bit weird for me because I was actually having to look. Because, you know, in America, there's a lot of times where everything is advertised. It's right in front of your face. You're able to see it. In Japan, there are a lot of hidden spots, like Junkside. Like, you gotta put effort into looking. Look at Google Maps. Put some effort in. You're gonna find some hidden gems. Like, they're really good. I don't know what else. That's really much it. If you're still here, appreciate you for sticking around. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one.